Hey guys, welcome back to your weekly dose of skate news. And today we got a new weekly rotation, we got an update yesterday as well, and we got a new episode of the weekly grind. But we're gonna look into the game first. Here, of course, we got some new challenges on the Isle of Grom, well, for the most part. And here also, again, some of them are wrongly tagged, so don't get fooled by this. These are not daily challenges, but these are actually seasonal challenges where you can get ticks for, so don't ignore them. In the first week I just ignored them because I thought these were daily challenges, but they are actually seasonal, so don't miss out on those. Over on the main city, so San Amsterdam, we also finally got some new seasonal challenges where you can get some ticks for. So there's, I think, one new one right here in Hedgemont. Then down in Market Mile there should be two, so it's still not too much. There's another one in Galcrest right here. It's still not much when compared to the Isle of Grom, or what you get when you buy access to the Isle of Grom. But at least there is something to do again, and you have a chance to get some ticks, because that was not the case last week, and I think the week before as well, where the main city did not get any new challenges where you could get ticks for, which I think is a terrible decision from the developers, just to completely block out all of the people from the skate pass progression, or at least from the challenges, that do not buy the access to the Isle of Grom. Or at least right now you won't have access to it, but in I believe two and a half weeks from now you will get access to this, but still it's a terrible decision. Anyways, we also got new weekly tasks, of course, week 3 of the season, and what was removed, of course, are the tasks for the St. Paddy's event. So this has ended. There are no challenges as well here in the community parks anymore, and no tasks. But what you can still do when you head over to the store is to buy these St. Paddy's rewards for the Shamrock, so for the event currency. This is still available, well, at least by the time I'm making this video, it's still roughly 5 hours, so I try to get this out as soon as possible. So when you watch this, hopefully it's also still available. So if you still have some Shamrocks that you haven't spent yet, be sure to do this, because as always with the events, the event rewards will always be available for 24 hours longer than the actual event is running. What we got in the store as well are 2 new spotlights. So one is the Dime spotlight right here, and the other one is the Adidas spotlight. Now, moving on to the new episode of the weekly grind. First of all, they're writing, of course, that the Skate Paddy's event has ended and that they released update 30.2 to address some of the most pressing bugs and issues that had started after the Season 3 update. And they're also writing that we should keep sharing our bugs and issues so that they can squash them. Also, the Dark Tricks video contest that had started last Friday is still ongoing, so you still have time until March 29 to submit your 15 to 30 second clip doing a dark trick or a dark grind or a dark flip trick, and then you can win one of 15 Year 5 pigeon decks, and you will also be featured on the Skate Reel website. Again, if you want to participate in this, link to this is in the description below as well. And then we have the weekly calendar, so this is everything that we got so far, the update notes, and also the weekly grind. Contest is live as well. And what's upcoming is the Isle of Grom event. So this will start on April 14th and will run until May 5th. April 14th is in roughly 2.5 weeks, and then this event will run for 3 weeks. One day before, on April 13th, we will already get the blog for the event where they go over everything that we can expect. However, for this event, we already know a lot because this was in this Isle of Grom access roadmap already. So the open access means that everyone can access the Isle of Grom for this limited time, and will basically be able to access the challenges over there as well, and will be able to do the missions over there without having to pay anything for it. So during these 3 weeks, you don't need the premium skate pass to access the Isle of Grom, but once this event has ended, everyone has access as well, or well, at least in theory, but free access is only available for the ones with a premium skate pass, and if you don't own the premium skate pass, then you can buy 24-hour tickets to the Isle of Grom with rib chips. So the currency that you get for completing daily and weekly tasks and also for completing challenges. But in one way or the other, you have to pay for the Isle of Grom, either by spending money on the skate pass or by spending your time grinding those rib chips. What we get as well on April 14th alongside this new Isle of Grom event is the next update, which is 30.5, and this is supposed to fix some other issues as well that could not be fixed with a recent update, which was 30.2. So this is what was fixed in this update. It's actually a little bit more, but I already went over everything in a former video already. So if you haven't seen this yet, be sure to check it out. I just want to go over the 4 most important things that were fixed, which are the popless flip tricks out of grinds that could not be performed anymore. Then there were issues where grind exits on ledges reattached the skater to the grind, and there were unintended issues with pop height and flip speed sensitivity changes. And also what should be fixed as well now are achievements and trophies. The rest is just some smaller stuff, but like I said, I've already went over this. Now, unfortunately, or I think this was to be expected, of course, but unfortunately, we also got some new known issues, and this list is quite long again. So something they were unable to fix with this update, but that will be fixed in the next update, 30.5, are the double grind glitches that are harder to perform now. So these were not fixed yet, but will be fixed in the next update. What's also a known issue right now, but is still being investigated, is that the green machine title is missing from the inventory after being claimed. Then after purchasing many San Venbok packs, an error appears during checkout. Seasonal challenges on the Isle of Grom's map are displaying the wrong icon. So this is what I said at the beginning of this video, don't get fooled by this. A workaround for this is restarting the game. This sometimes fixes all or some of the icons. What's also broken is that notifications denoting when a friend comes online can randomly trigger multiple times. Also, rarely when players enter the store tutorial, the social menu accidentally opens instead and the controller becomes unresponsive. The game also crashes when a 4th player joins the party. Scrolling through session type options into throwdowns causes descriptions to mismatch. When traveling as a party to the Isle of Grom and a party leader opens the menu while the timer is ticking, the timer will get stuck at 0. Just cancel the queue and this will resolve the issue. And adjusting your video settings on PC can still cause other settings to change. This was actually something that was, I believe, in the patch notes. And this was supposed to be fixed with the last update, but apparently it's still not fixed. After accepting a party invite on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, the invite reappears after the player is already in the party. Spin degrees in the trick feed are sometimes inaccurate, and graphical glitches are present in the UI on PCs using AMD GPUs. A workaround is go to the AMD driver side and then roll back your driver to Adrenaline 2512.1. I would not do this, to be honest, just for this game, for the graphical glitches. But yeah, that was it for today. That was everything I had on my list for this weekly news video. I hope you enjoyed the video, or I hope you still enjoy those all the time. And if you do, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!